don't know how to share a link. How to share? I've never done a YouTube broadcast before. Sorry if any ears got blasted. Okay. What are they doing? Need to breakpoint this. So inf run 9512. Let's see. 9512. Oh, so it's there. That's where we're at. So what is this even doing then? Let's see. Stops. So I guess it's just that the Python breakpoint runs before this stop, whatever stop this is, happens. All right. Put this one back, and then continue. Let me go through this rigmarole again. Oops, wrong one. So we are in the fetch registers for 6293. And 6293, I think it's the right PID. 6293 is the main PID. And then if we step this, we're gonna what's the command to step out? GD step out. Is it finish? Next. Finish. It's finish. Next. Okay, now we're here. And I guess this is like before a stop has been issued. Here again. Before. Next. Same PID. What are we doing here? Oh, this is like when the program starts. Fuck, I gotta continue a bunch of times. Which one is this? Still going. Okay, now we're in the point where I've run the command. What TID are we at? 6326. 6326. What is that? How do I... Find task ID. I guess like a p grep for it. 326. Nothing. Because it's a thread ID or a task or a LWP or something. Find get TID. Process? All threads of a process given process ID. That's the opposite of 101. I could also wing it by going ls/proc and looking what's close to 6326. Nothing is close to 6326, but proc 6293/status. This is fluent bit, right? This is fluent bit. /task/ so 6294 is the thing. No. Hi, Sark. That at least confirms the YouTube stream's working. I actually haven't checked. I haven't checked if it's working. Oh, ps-t. Try that. ps-t-p6293. What is SPID? SPID? is the SPID? Share group process ID. Yeah, first time coder. This is the. I don't even know what any of this means. This is my first time. How do I print? This is gonna be P error. No, apparently that worked. So the next one is the one that's gonna fail. This is the main thread. This is the one that fails. The main thread. Because I guess this is just before the main thread's been stopped. I wonder if I can. Yeah, they call this a trial by fire. You go to your first day of University Computer Science. You know what? I wish I could lock monkeys in a room and make monkeys figure this out. Because a monkey on a typewriter could probably figure this out faster than I could. Were you having trouble getting the monkeys to stay in the room? Wait, I can check. Inferior. Who wouldn't love to temporarily be a bear? As if. I challenge anyone to tell me they wouldn't be a bear. Okay, this is going to be a little bit scuffed, but I'm just going to keep on going until it does the thing I want. Okay. GB main, capture main, start event loop, do one event, wait for event, fetch. Let's look at what's fetch inferior event all about. Fetch inferior event. Where's the function? Okay. Keep state. Oh, you know what I hate about the the OBS version with the YouTube live control panel is that it tells me the whole time about viewers. At least with Twitch, you have to go and click and look at it. So if you want to like be obsessive, you have to like go out of your way to click the button. But in this case, it's like front and center. I might just close that. Can I just like get rid of this window? I guess I can close it. Yeah, I can just close it. There, I closed it. Now I don't need to know. Call out every viewer. You were the only one, but it said there were 3 views, which means that 2 other people came and thought it was so boring that they had to leave. Something about probably the talk about the monkeys made them think it was made them think it was something that's not. Monkeys and typewriters is old news. They had to go shower. Yeah, sorry, I had to go let my dog out. I had to feed my cat. Dog never came back. No. I don't wish that on anyone. I hope everyone who went to let their dog out, that their dog stays. Hey, these are the emotes I'm used to because of Google Chat at work. So those are this is the same emotes. So I'm used to it. Either the thumbs up or the plus. Hello, Arch, by the way. I'm trying to figure out why my GDB Python script doesn't work. And I'm at the point of debugging GDB to figure out why. Is this the only point where normal stock was called? Oh, it looks like there's a couple spots. What's this one? Proceed. I'm not looking at this one. And the start remote, not looking at this one either. So this is the one I care about. If the stop exchange, the stop has already been presented. Assuming So we are getting should notify stop, which means it's not coming in here. It's coming in here, and whatever the fuck thread FSM is, ClientD can't find it. Whatever thread FSM is, it's saying you should notify the stop. May not find an inferior if this was a process exit. Go to normal stop. And then is it a ptrace or is it update the thread list? Start. This is called code. It's written in the language called C, and C actually stands for code. I think it would be very funny to trick someone with that. Teach them real early on that C actually stands for code. An innocent, victimless crime. I don't have Discord open because I'm worried about leaking it. That one's alright. That's a 6 out of 10. Something cromulent but crustable of a day. Here's a question: is the address the same? Yeah, thread address is the same. It's not like a weird disappearing thread thing. Also, does this work right now? This is gonna... Yeah. Okay, that's still working. And just to reconfirm for myself, getting eSearch you can get the specified process or is not currently being traced. That's probably more likely what is happening. It's not, the ptrace isn't happening yet. I don't know if there's any way from Python that I can force that to happen. This is breakpoints, this is wrong one. Nothing there. $66.41 is $66.42, so it's the pipeline thread. And then if I continue and we come back here, now it's the main. So it's pipeline. It's always going to the pipeline thread first when I call gcore manually. But if I instead let me move. I'm gonna move this breakpoint. Info. Okay, I'm gonna delete that breakpoint, and instead I'm gonna put it at 225. AMD 64 Linux NAT.c 220. Is it 225? Is that what I said? 225. I can't spell continue. Kill, run. Oh my god, it's still going in here. Wait, did that breakpoint even hit? What the hell did I do wrong there? Well, I was going too fast. I'll try that again. It's not gonna be the first one anyway. Raw, still in raw update. Still in raw update. What? What is going on? What did I do? What did I do wrong? Wait, that should have hit a breakpoint, right? Why didn't that hit a breakpoint? I think it's 218 is the one I want. Yes. Put that breakpoint back, and I'll delete the 225 one, so 13. Continue. And run G-Core again, and I should happen. It would be easier to use print statements if GDB didn't take a bajillion years to build. Plus, I'm trying to do this without modifying GDB at all anyway. Because I should be able to fix this in my Python, but I can't find a way. Why wasn't this breakpoint getting hit before? .78 is the main, so this is the pipeline thread. And now it's okay. So that's still working the way I thought. Now if I kill this, I run it again. And this is, I think, the new main thread. 6713, yes it is. And this is just the... target rate. Is the same thing. Okay, that was it loading the thread library, so that's fine. Now where are we? Thread DB target weight. This is when the pipeline thread is created. And I don't know if is this 6713. So 6745 is the pipeline thread. 67. Wait, 35 or 45? 45. So I was just not paying attention. Okay, this is the Python. This is my Python trying to run, and the ptrace is apparently not going to work this time, and I'm not sure why. It handles the stop signal, but I don't think it signals to the thread to stop. And which thread are we on right now? When I run G-Core manually, it's on the pipeline thread, not the main thread. And now if I run this right now, this is the pipeline thread. So it's doing the same thing. That's the right order. Next. This is the ptrace. And is this going to work? That is going to work. Command. This is probably looping through all threads. And then if I get to the ptrace, this is going to fail. Right, it does fail. So what's the fucking difference? Because then when I continue this, and then it does this thing where it's stopping, and then I call gcore directly at this point. We're on the pipeline thread. This is going to work. Yes, it is. Then we're on the main thread. And then this time, this is going to work. It does. So what the fuck? It means that the main thread isn't trace stopped. But I don't know why that doesn't happen when it's going through the Python call stack. Where do I want to start from here? Here, maybe? Oops, I forgot I can't click. I'm in Tmux. Let's go to python.c. Function I'm looking for is execute GDB command. Why does it think this is commented out? Syntax highlighting L. Actually, this is probably not where I want to look. Execute a command raises an exception. We may have to enable standard and recover the GDB prompt. That's where we end up. This doesn't tell me anything. Okay, let me go back to the call stack. Let's go further down. Probably GDB pi breakpoint condition. Come on, it says stop. In the breakpoint class. The inferior will be stopped. Oh, never mind. I remember that. I actually do want to do that. I do want to return false. So this might be something. It's calling the stop method as soon as the breakpoint is evaluated. But the stop method is doing stuff that expects the main thread has been stopped, but I guess the main thread gets stopped after the breakpoint evaluation. So I'm going to look in stop status and look for the check breakpoint conditions and then see what happens after that, after check breakpoint conditions. And it was called stop status. Special processing, go through the locations that cause the target to stop. Interested in reporting the stop to higher layers. This is where we check the breakpoint conditions. So this is going to, because at this point, this goes in to the Python stop method that I defined, and that is failing, so that's going to come out here, and it's going to say to stop. Oh, and notify breakpoint modified is probably why that happens. So that makes sense. Wrong tab. Oops. Okay. We're not stopped right now. Okay, so at this point we still haven't hit the breakpoint. Hold on, I gotta do that again for something else I gotta check. Wrong tab. Wrong tab again. Fetch inferior event. That's where... So fetch inferior event is sort of the root of this, because before this thing that stops the main thread so that it can be p-traced, the fetch inferior event evaluates the breakpoint conditions. And evaluating the breakpoint conditions is the point where you go into the breakpoint and you're like, and the Python does this stuff. So, oh my god, the donut I had got sprinkles fucking everywhere, even though I put it on a plate. My wife's gonna think I eat like an animal. Alright, let's go on an adventure in infrun.c. Look at fetch inferior event. Store. Handle inferior event. If I remember correctly, handle inferior event is... Wait. Where's that old Python stack trace I'm looking at? Okay. Fetch inferior event, handle inferior event, handle signal stop. Check the breakpoint conditions, all in there. So that's where that happens. Wrong tab. That's why I'm confused. And this is where the stop. This stop, I think, is the key. But the problem is, handle inferior event up here is where our Python code ends up getting executed. But that, all of the like, whether it stops or not, depends on handling the inferior event. But in handling the inferior event is where the Python code get executed. Oh my god, that's a fucking disaster. This is just a copy of the same. Oh my god. It's a copy of the docs already read. I just had a new stupid idea. Can I show the Python code? Sure. That's the wrong tab. Hello, Zoe. So the Python code is Python breakpoint. The goal is to make a breakpoint that whenever the breakpoint is hit, it generates a core dump and then continues on its merry way. The problem is that the gcore command depends on the main thread being ptrace ready, which it is not, because this code gets executed before the thread is stopped. Which I think actually makes sense for now that I understand how it all works. It makes sense because the thread actually does not get stopped unless this is determined to unless this breakpoint tells the program to stop. The reason right now that this breakpoint is telling the program to stop is because this fails. The actual gcore command I'm trying to execute fails. So I was then inspired by this code. So now what I'm thinking is I'm going to make it so that instead of doing the gcore inside this, I make it so that when you create, this is super hacky, so I don't even know if this is going to be the way it stays, but I connect a stop handler. So when a thread stops, when a thread stops, it generates core and then continues. This is gonna be so fucking ugly, but I want to see if it works. And then if it works, then I figure out how to make it not awful. So how do I want to do this? Does that need any arguments? Because it needs the event. This is interesting. I can check that it's a breakpoint event. I wonder if I could like somehow extend that so that I put a property on it that's like if this is a gcore point. Anyways, for now, I'm just going to steal this. I'm just going to execute gcore. I'm going to ignore any niceties. How did that part work? gdb.events.stop.connect the handler. And then what did I call it? gcore on stop. Force, core point. And then... and I'm going to delete all breakpoints here because I don't want to have them right now. I forgot I need to continue. Holy fuck, wait, did that work? This is the wrong folder. Let me try that again. It saved. Oh my god, it saved. Yeah, okay, this is working, kind of. Oh, but. Oh, I fucking botched it because now if it continues. Now I can't. I can't stop the program. Because it keeps continuing saving the core dump. Shit. I gotta kill it directly. Wait, it's an inferior of this GDB, so I can... No, I can't. It's not an inferior, it's attached. So I can't kill it from there. I just don't remember which one's which. I could kill them both and then just deal with the consequences. I was wrong. The first one I tried to kill wasn't right. Okay, so it's interesting. I'm further than I was before. Let's put it that way. Further than I was before. But I need to go to the washroom real quick and then think about how I'm going to actually do this. There was supposed to be flowers delivered, and they're still not delivered. What the hell? Alright, so I've seen this now in Stack Overflow, but I don't actually know how it works. I mean, I kind of know how it works. Oh, I just had an idea. I love ideas. I might be a genius or an idiot. There's only one way to find out. Oh fuck, I don't remember the... I think it's FLB engine.c 728? I don't know, it doesn't particularly matter what line it's at. I saved it, and now I can do it. I can exit the program. Holy shit. Have I figured this out? So the next step is that I don't remember how to do this in Python, but this, what I actually need to do is make a function that like produces a closure with the stuff I want. I know there's like a Python lambdas thing, right? Python return function. I want to return a function. Anonymous functions. Is that what they're called? Anonymous function. Python lambda. Thank you, W3 schools. G4 stop hook. This is going to take a file name count. Just make it take a file name. That's fine. And then I return lambda event like this. Is this? Oh my god! I locked my computer because I'm used to i3. Can these only be one line? Oh wait, do I just return def? Is that a thing? Oh, use def. Is this just saying use it at top level? I can do this in one line anyway, I think, if I just... This needs to be an F string. And then when I connect the event, I connect it as G. What did I just call this function? Gcore on stop, Gcore stop hook. I'm gonna pass in a string, and that string will be, I can uncomment this, and I just core file name. Okay. Kill. Yes. D. Yes. Make the point. There. Run. And did that give me a nice file name? Name inferior is not defined. Oh, I forgot to uncomment this guy. Need that. Understandable. Saved. Core 7190. Neat. Just to really see this work. What I really need to do is find a spot in the code base that gets hit a lot, and then watch that number for the core file go up. Engine flush, I think, happens a lot, so line 156. Immediately forgets what line number I just said. 156. That's what, oh, it's what I typed. Oh, but the breakpoint stopped this time. I think you mean David build. I forget what return true does. Okay, if the method returns true, the inferior will be stopped. Otherwise, the inferior will continue. We actually want it to continue. True stops it. Turns true, the inferior will stop. So we actually want it. Oh, but in this case, we do want it to. So we do want it to stop, and then this is supposed to continue. Is this just like not actually doing what I think it's supposed to do? Oh no! Oh, I didn't think of this. Fuck. Fuck, because the event needs to disconnect itself. God damn it. Oh no. Lambdas are only one expression? I saw they could only be one line. Is it literally only one expression? That sucks. So this is just broken anyway. Fucking Geeks for Geeks. When I look up Python Lambda, I get the worst docs. Okay, python.org? Whatever. Only one expression, but does this separating by semicolons thing work? I'm like really not a Python dev. I'm only writing Python because I have to. Either way, a lambda is wrong for this, because one of the things this needs to do is disconnect itself. I've never sold crypto coins. Don't put bad juju into the air. Crypto sucks. I love Simco tourism though. How does event disconnect work? Remove the given object. Okay. That's not how you spell Simcoe. There's an E on the end. Lambda will not work with semicolon. Okay. That sucks. Thanks for checking, though. Well, I appreciate the effort it took to craft that message, Stark. So I somehow need this. I need to be able to refer to this function by name. The reason I can't make a top level function Well, the reason I don't want to. With the top level function, it works. But what I want to be able to do, what I'm trying to do right now, is the command takes in a name for the core file. Because the idea behind this is I have a process that's long running, and it's going to continuously hit this spot and core dump every time it hits this spot. So I need to pass a new file name in every time it does a core dump. Otherwise, it's just going to keep overwriting the same core dump, and that's no good. But the only thing I can pass into, the only thing that the function can receive as an argument is the event. And that means that I can't pass in like a class method or something where the class can take these properties that it needs to generate the file name. Like this, the way I had it before, was like this, and this works. Or this just takes event for on stop. This works, but then I don't know where to like get a file name, from. Now the stupid answer would be a global variable. This would be the dumbest way to do it, but a global variable would work. The file name generator, I don't know how it could be global, because the problem is that this breakpoint represents one instance of something, and that instance is going to have a separate count. Like you could have 3 of these that separately need to generate file names, and only one instance of the top level event. So I don't know how to make the top level event aware of what. Fuck, all of this would work if lambdas didn't suck ass. No, it still wouldn't work because it needs to disconnect itself. It needs to. The event needs to disconnect itself somehow, so it needs to be named. It can't be anonymous. And even with one global variable, if I have multiple instances of the breakpoints, they're all going to be fighting for that one global variable anyway. God damn it. And unfortunately, the API doesn't have a way to just like clear all or something. Right, it wouldn't be a race condition in terms of like the process crashing. But could yeah, could there even be an instance of... I guess there couldn't be an instance of the... There couldn't be an instance of two breakpoints fighting against each other in that case. So then maybe that works. Maybe the ugly, yucky, global variable thing will work anyway. Okay, this is going to work. I'll try it and watch it work anyway. But I already thought of another problem. G4 Core file name referenced before assignment. Wait, where? Python moment. I don't know how this works. I know I'm not going to need any of this. I'm going to get rid of this stuff. I wonder if this is a matter of how GDB manages the Python context. It's so weird because it works. It works twice and then I guess fails because of this. did that wrong. Callable custom class? How does that work? Oh. So the call function can take arguments. Damn, this might do it. This might do it. Let's try this. For that. Because then I could potentially just remove self, right? Disconnect self. Gcore, what did I call this? Gcore on stop event. I need to give it the core file name. So then when you call this, it's just a one argument thing, right? This needs to be 2 lines. I'm going to get rid of this because I'm not using it anymore. Okay, that's all gone. 1, so that shouldn't be the problem anymore. The count doesn't seem to be going up. I haven't figured that out yet, but we're closer because now it's actually it's getting really close to what it needs to be. I saw it go up once. Oh wait, it is kind of going up actually. I don't know why it keeps... So I don't know why this is happening, because I thought I deleted all instances, but it seems like it's going... Oh wait, maybe I need to kill this entire GDB instance, because like under the hood the event was still connected in the registry. Oh wait, I just set a normal breakpoint. That was wrong. Not a normal breakpoint, I want a G-core point. Yes! Ah, that was the secret! Thank you for telling me about the callable shit. I didn't know about that. Oh, man. That's amazing. And now I want to check. Oh, nope. GDB load core dump. How do I do this again? This is something I should remember how to do, but I just haven't done it in a while. Just GDB, open it. Okay. GDB core dot 7300 dot 10. Sure. No stack. But info locals should have stuff. No frames select. Info frames? Are there any frames? Nothing in it. Oh damn, yeah, get some sleep. It's only 3 p.m. here. But thanks for your help. I appreciate that. I am not a Python guy, so that was a huge help. Have a good night. Oh, I have to. The binary has to be the first. So GDB fluent bit core dot. Yeah, I do. Go and see is what I do. Never Python, but. But you got that on me. Okay, yeah, it's doing everything it needs to. Okay, this is awesome. I've been trying to get this. I was months ago trying to get this fucking thing to work, and I was getting absolutely nowhere. So something I need to check still is whether this works with normal non-threaded programs. Be called main.c anyway. Line 5. I'm lost in my tabs. It worked. I did it. Success. I think I'm going to stop the stream there because everything that I have left to do on this is just like I have to clean it up and write comments and stuff. So, if you were watching this, thanks. Yeah, you're a huge help, Stark. I like the part about monkeys on a typewriter. That was a banger. Maybe I'll stream on this channel again someday. Maybe I won't. Goodbye. Happy Valentine's Day. What is that? You can just like send emotes like that? That's crazy. You're Stark, you get to be a moderator. Congratulations, you're mod now. Okay, goodbye for real.